Good morning, everybody. This is Workforce Solutions for Tarrant County, Jobs Now 2020, Employer Q&A. And today we have Jeff Cash, who's a Vice President with Architectural Fabrication. Good morning, Jeff. How are you?
Hey, Jason. Good morning. Thanks for having me.
Thanks for being here. So tell me a little bit about what's happening at Architectural Fabrication these days.
Yeah, so Architectural Fabrication is a small business located just south of downtown Fort Worth. And we're a rapidly growing company. We've made the Inc. 5000s list the last 4 years. I'm really proud of that track record. And we're just always looking for new people to join our team, be a part of the team here at ArchFab.
Fantastic. So tell me specifically what sort of positions we're looking for today.
So we have a variety of positions open, but I think the ones that apply most to this audience is probably going to be more of our skilled labor positions. We are looking for welders, welder helpers, field installers, from everything from entry level to men and women with years of experience. We look for kind of all walks of life and all backgrounds and skill sets. So.
Okay, but how many do you think you're trying to find?
I'd say right now we're this time of year is a great time for us from a hiring standpoint. We're usually looking to fill anywhere from 10 to 12 hourly skilled labor positions every year this time of year. So that'd either be our men and women working out in the field, installing our products, or men and women in our shop, our fabrication facility here in Fort Worth, manufacturing our products.
Okay. So in terms of skill set, education, and other personal attributes, what does the ideal candidate bring to you?
So ideally, we're looking for men or women that can work a tape measure, read a level, and that kind of stuff. Some basic skills. But we've had folks join our team that had no construction experience, no real skilled labor experience, and we've been able to equip those folks, train them, and some of the and they become contributors to the team here. And that generally that's what we're looking for. So obviously the path here, we try to create like entry level roles in every single one of our departments, so that people get kind of that fundamental training and different tools and different products. And then, from there, it's really up to the individual where they end up. And we've had skilled, entry-level laborers work their way up from that entry level to leading guys in the field as a crew leader or a foreman, and then transition from that position into a design role or into a project management role. So, there's really unlimited pathways for people once they get on board. So we see that as a really fundamental part of our business, and being able to use people's experiences in different roles in the business and kind of leverage those in new roles. So.
Okay, so at the risk of sounding a little cliche, if somebody's got the right attitude and the right sort of just general aptitude, they may be able to find a place with you.
Absolutely, yeah. We're not a company that we generally have some guidelines of what we're looking for in different positions, but like if we see potential in people and people show the willingness and the initiative to move up and move into different roles, we certainly don't restrict that. So.
Fantastic. So what kind of hours can somebody expect to keep if they come to work for Architectural Fabrication?
Yeah, so our average hourly employee is working generally about 45 to 50 hours a week. That's an average. The summertime's a really busy time of year for us, which is why we're generally hiring around this time of year. And that, those hours can get up to 60, 65 hours a week at different times, just depending on workload. And so that's a really, competitive advantage I think that we have in the workforce, is being able to offer that amount of overtime and give people an opportunity to earn and make more money. So. But I think I can think of 1 week since I've been here, the last 5 years where an employee wasn't able to get 40 hours. So I think that's a pretty strong track record.
Yeah, yeah, that's a good selling point. So you said the south part of Fort Worth, so that sounds like it's available to people who might depend on public transportation.
Yes, sir. Yeah, we're very close to bus stops here off of Riverside, and I think the nearest bus stop to us is less than a quarter mile away. So we have folks here that use that public transportation and make that short walk down Richmond to get to the office. So.
Okay. So I think you kind of addressed it a little bit a moment ago, but if somebody has had experience or brushes with the criminal justice system, it sounds like you guys look at people one at a time as they apply, and people shouldn't rule themselves out because they might have had a rough patch in their past.
Never. And it's certainly something that we feel proud of as an organization to give individuals a second chance or a third chance or whatever it is, and we kind of handle those things on a case by case basis. But I would never suggest somebody rule themselves out. If you're interested in a position here, apply. And we certainly have a track record of hiring people with a little bit of a tainted past, I guess you could say. So.
Okay. So is there a high school diploma minimum or?
No, there's not. If we've got individuals here that have their GEDs and maybe even folks that have immigrated here without high school diplomas. So really the fundamental thing we're looking for here in employees are people that are willing to come to work every day. They're going to be reliable. That are going to do the things that they're asked to do by their supervisors and not complain. Those are the people that make good team members here. And, a little bit of initiative or ambition behind that is going to take you a long way here and working through those paths that we talked about earlier.
Okay. So obviously, like any business, you may have some liability concerns. Does somebody have to be 18 to do this work?
No. Well, we actually, we've hired summer temp workers from high school. Obviously, they won't be able to drive if they're not over a certain age, or maybe they won't be able to operate certain equipment. But we have roles here that really any age above that legal limit, I think is you're qualified. So
fantastic. So somebody comes to work with you. Is there a waiting period before any sort of benefits kick in? Can you speak a little bit to what kind of package is offered?
Yeah, so I think we have a really competitive benefits package. It includes 401k match, personal time off. It also includes life insurance. It's up to 2 times your annual wages. So those are all things that company pays for. Obviously, we contribute to health insurance, dental insurance, that type of stuff. The waiting period generally for those benefits is 30 days. So yeah, that's generally.
That's shorter than many. So obviously positions with your group are available on Work in Texas. Is there another way you'd like for them to contact you or other channels they can use to apply with you?
Absolutely. So our HR manager is Betty Martinez, and you can find her information on our website at arch-fab.com. That's arch-fab as in boy.com. And Betty's information is on there. You can always reach out to her. We also on our website have an online application. You can fill that out at any time. Or you can stop by. We have a lot of people that come just walk in and fill out applications. And so you're welcome to do that as well. We also participate in career fairs in the area, but so if you're at any of those, look for us. And last but not least, but I think one of the best ways to find job postings, like most up-to-date job postings for us, are on Indeed. So you can find those postings on Indeed.com.
Wow. Well, it sounds like the door is really wide open to people with who are ready to work, and there are certainly lots of different channels to contact you. So Jeff, unless you've got anything else to add, I really appreciate you taking the time to do this.
Yeah, thank you, Jason. I appreciate the opportunity to talk about ArchFab with you today. So
fantastic. Have a great week, Jeff.
You too. Thank you.